Whatever you can tell us about the revenues that are coming in.
So the money is not from us.
Secondary market.
It's a secondary market.
It's not the company that's paying out. It's everybody that's holding PPT that's willing to sell it or buy it.
We want to reach the price at least $2. So for now, it's only 5 times.
Leaders promising a lot, taking a lot, doing nothing.
And we've been scammed by them for a couple times already. Have a solid partner, like a Saul, like a Marcus with us.
What will it take? 10 million. 10 million. Now, so I wanted to gift you something from me and the team.
Oh my God.
This is the creation from my motherland. Oh,
thank you so much.
It looks nice.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Greetings, PopMax tribe. I am honored to be here in Dubai unexpectedly because this was not a part of the plans like 30 hours ago. And I got a unique invitation to come and interview one of the other co-founder of PopMax. In the same chair, a few months ago, I interviewed Pony, and you guys can watch that full interview. And I was wanting to interview Nick, and he's a very busy man flying around the world, making things happen for the pop ecosystem. And for that, I wanted to give you guys an exclusive interview. I've had the pleasure of meeting Nick many months ago. In fact, I just want to recollect how I remember him because it was a memory that I will never forget. I was sitting with him in his mansion here in the villas of Dubai, and it was the night of my birthday. And I remember just announcing, hey, it's my birthday. We're in the middle of actually me making my first deposit. I bought the node that night.
Okay.
And he overheard that it was, and it was like 11 crossing 12. And somehow at this very odd hour, he managed to just take the initiative to get a cake and surprise me with just a wonderful experience. And I was so taken aback by the fact that someone heard it, someone did something, and this was supposed to be a business gathering. And so, you know, outside of all the business stuff, that meant a lot to me. I was away from my family. I was away from anyone that you know I would celebrate with amongst business colleagues. And for you to make that special, I'll never forget that. And what I wish for, by the way, is the successful endeavor of our joint partnership. And I remember a specific number, which is 10 million. 10 million. Now, so we're striving for that, both in terms of team volume, first milestone, and then earnings, second milestone. But thank you, Nick, for giving me this opportunity. It was very important that I come and meet you with you because so many of our team members are getting serious.
All right.
The English market is starting to wake up.
Okay.
When I interviewed Pony, we were a bit lost. We were trying to figure out what is this thing that the Asian market is going so crazy about.
Yes.
And we are not picking up. What is it that we're missing? And actually through that interview, I learned a lot and started to say, hey, there's something here. Maybe we should focus on it more. So a little bit about your background, Nick. Tell us about how you became who you are and anything that you want to share with our community of your background.
All right. Hi, everybody. Like, it's my pleasure, like, to has an interview with Saul, because Saul is my solid partner. So, like, and we met a couple months ago, and we kind of like love each other, like each other. This is a really hardworking guys. You know, I like hardworking guys.
Yes.
My name is Nick, and I'm co-founder of PopMax, and I'm partnered with Pony. Actually, like my English is not that good because like I haven't spoken English for 8 years already. Oh. Yes, because like I was studying in United States and in Buffalo, small town. Oh, Buffalo. Yes, and my major is accounting. Accounting. So I'm like so familiar with data. Okay. So in the PopMax, I using data every single day. I check every single data. It's where's money come from, why money's come out, and what is money pool, and how can we use this money pool, and how can we security the money from the community. Okay. So that's what we think every single day. And also like we use this money pool to build our significant like ecosystem, including Punkverse, and including like our solid partner, Nivix, which is exchange. And yes, and our public chain name is Popchain, which is gonna be launched in August for sure.
Awesome.
Yes. So like actually we want to build a PPT as a BNB.
Of the
Yes.
ecosystem.
Yeah, the whole ecosystem. You know, the BNB has the exchange, right?
Yeah.
So BNB has their own public chain, just like us, right? And also they like they wanted the projects running on the chain, right? But for now, a lot of project wanted to cooperate with me, with us. So we need to find a way to let it in. So Popchain is the best solution for them. They are exciting for launch.
So,
yes.
One of the questions that I had is based on your expectation. Of course, you guys saw a lot of potential in what you and Pony became venture capitalists and took over, which is the pop social ecosystem.
Okay.
Is it going in how you guys expected, or where is it in its trajectory of how you guys hoped it would grow? Because if you look at the growth of the token, it was only as you guys opened up Pop Max in January that you see the actual growth in the tokenomics and the potential of popping. So is it going according to what you guys hoped? Is it underperforming or overperforming? Where is it in the plans of where it could be?
Actually, I want to say it really precisely. So what is our goal for in the future? As a PPT, I say two things. The price of PPT. We want to reach the price to at least $2. At least $2. So for now, it's only 5 times away, right? And for the whole Pop Social, this project, okay, we want to become the top 30
of the whole ecosystem.
The whole the volume. I say the volume. I want to become the top 30.
Okay.
So you know what the number 30 is? Its name is Uniswap.
Wow.
Yes, and the value is $6 billion. Okay. So that's our first goal. We want the Pop Social become the number 30 of the project in the whole world. So our volume is only like 60 million, right?
Yeah,
60 million, right? So they are like 6 billion.
Yeah.
So think about it like 100 times.
Yeah.
Yes, that's our first goal. So that's why like we built like a exchange.
Yeah.
We built like the store. And you know the Punkverse, how to associate with PPT, like when the store opening,
so
people can use PPT as one of the payment to buy the service in the store.
Tell us about Punkverse, because it has been a very powerful partnership.
Yes,
and I think you guys have some ownership in that as well.
Yes.
What is Punkverse? And you were telling me some details about that, what it is inside of China, and now it's expanding out to other countries. I think you're going to Vietnam to open up the first location.
Yes, in mainland
of Ho Chi Minh, in Ho Chi Minh City. So what is Punkverse, and what is the partnership between Punkverse and Pop?
Actually, Punkverse is one of the metaverse company.
A metaverse.
Yes, they use VR.
Yeah.
And to show what is metaverse looks like. And providing sort of the service. People can enjoy it, people can see it, and people can like learn it when you wear the VR.
So physical stores that they can go to, pay for like an arcade experience, a gamified experience. And now that sounds great. It sounds like a good revenue stream, solid business. How is that connected to Pop? You said that people can pay with PPT.
Yes.
To get the service.
To get the service.
They'll accept PPT.
They all accept the PPT. Yes. And also like PPT can be the one of the staking method. Because like this store, people can buy the NFT.
Yeah.
If people buy NFT, we give out the sort of the starting profit. And the profit is can using by PPT.
where people can buy AMT.
NFT.
Oh, the NFT, which I
Yes.
think is the figurines.
Yeah, the figurines.
Yeah,
Yes.
figurines, because it's quite popular.
Is it physical or venture?
Oh, I see, I
Both.
see.
Yes.
And that NFT is a staking.
Yes.
And okay, so it's kind of it brings the real world and the Web3
You
together.
got it. Yes.
Okay.
And also like we using 20% of the profit of the whole store to rebuy the PPT from exchange.
Is that a part of the burning mechanism?
Yes. Right.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So things are definitely getting very interesting, both in terms of the partnerships,
Yes.
the ecosystem expansion. Because when I first got into this, it was the idea of blockchain, social media, social finance, AI coming together,
Okay.
and which is Pop Social.
Okay.
And now it seems so much bigger.
Yes.
And now there's all of these web of partnerships.
Yes.
From an exchange to PopX to Popchain to Punkverse. Now, Punkverse is already listed on NASDAQ.
Yes.
Is that expected to start trading in what time frame do you think? Or
Yes, like I told you, like we have two different companies. One is in China, one is overseas, right?
Okay.
So the two companies, like also they has a financial statements, right? So the financial statement is based on the revenue of the store,
Okay.
right? So as we open the store, the number of store is raised, the number of raised,
Yeah.
and we combine all the financial statement into this company,
I see.
and as like we will see what is the portion of the revenue. Like if we like 50% of the whole revenue or profit, so we did the 50% of share of the companies.
Okay.
That's it. So it's kind of like we do have an agreement, like to see like to the how many share store stocks we need. We may have it. It depends on how beautiful of our financial statement.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see.
So that's why we need to open the store one by one, one again. Yes.
And so once you open this store in Ho Chi Minh City, anybody in the Pop ecosystem can go and experience it.
Of course.
themselves. I'd like to go and actually capture that for you guys. And I think it'll have Pop branding in there as well.
Yes.
And I'll pay with PPT as well.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. One of the biggest questions as we're starting to get some serious level
All right.
people that's wanting to engage from $100 to $1,000 to now having our first six-figure $100,000 teammate on just our team alone.
Okay.
Things are starting to pick up. One question to drive a lot more understanding is how is Pop starting to make revenue and to create their income to be able to continue the staking profits and we really enjoy it. We want to make sure that it's profitable, it's healthy.
Yes.
What are some of whatever you can tell us about the revenues that are coming in?
Actually, like this question, a lot of people asking.
Yeah, of course.
They asking, where's money come from?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, the one things I explain how the money we saved. Okay. Because like you guys staking the profit every single day, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to cash out,
yeah,
it's PPT, right?
Yes.
So where you guys to sell this PPT?
The open market.
In the open market, okay? So the money is not from us.
Oh.
Okay, the one more thing I have to be clear: the money is not from us.
It's peer to peer. It's secondary market. It's
a secondary market. So the money we received is saved in our market, in our pocket. Okay, that's one more thing I have to clear about it. Okay,
I can't believe I never realized that. It's such a big difference. It's not the company that's paying out. It's everybody that's holding PPT that's willing to sell it or buy it.
Of course, sometimes if we saw the price is low,
you guys buy it.
We gonna buy it.
Oh wow.
Okay, of course.
So you take advantage of your own PPT fluctuation.
Right. And we do have our own market maker team. Okay, actually, it's actually making money every day. Did you guys can believe that? Yes.
So you guys are both, first and foremost, the burden of the company needing to pay or the cash out is upon the open market to
Yes.
determine the price, and for the buyers and sellers, that there's a lot of people that are not involved in staking, that are just
Yes.
buying PPT
Yes.
just because it has good tokenomics,
Yes.
and they see the potential there. And then you also have your own market makers that are
Yes.
basically taking advantage of the volatility of
Yes.
PPT.
Yeah. Like we
The spread.
uptrade uh uptrade
Uptrade?
uptrade between different exchange.
Oh, like arbitrage.
Yeah, upcharge. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. So you guys arbitraging PPT.
Yes.
That's
Yes. Right. So like actually we making money by that way.
wow.
The most important is like we not give out our money to you guys.
Okay, so what do
we
you use
save
money
this
for?
money.
Okay, so
We use this money to build our ecosystem. For example, we investment in exchange.
yeah,
For example, we open the store.
Yeah.
For example, we do our public chain.
Yeah.
Okay, and
wow.
we are going to like actually we did already the PopX Foundation.
Tell me more about PopX. I understand it's a fund.
It's a fund.
Okay.
Yes, it's a fund. We raise money into these funds. What is foundation for? It's for that's a lot of people want to do some project. Okay.
Yeah.
If you have a really good proposal, if we have a really good like technical team, right?
Yes.
Running your project on our public chain, we can investment in it. Okay.
Wow.
So that's kind of like a whole like a ecosystem. Like we invest in it and let them running in our chain.
Yeah.
Okay. If the project goes well, list our exchange. That's it. We have a circle, internal circle, perfectly. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I can see the road to outside revenue streams that makes this an ever growing platform, because if you either you I'd say grow your own projects,
Okay.
this sort of incubation lab of the projects that have their own team and have their own potential, and then you can fuel their potential through the fund, or other partnerships like the one with Punkverse, or the exchange, and the chain you said will be coming online this year. August.
Yes, for sure.
Isn't the Bali event in September?
Bali event in 1st of September.
So possibly
before that.
Before that.
Yes, because you know what, like in the first and the second events, right? We just keep telling people what is PopX, what is PopMax, what is PopSocial, what is our ecosystem, right? We have been using 2 events to explain who we are, what are we doing, right? But from the 3rd event, we're gonna show people what we did.
Wow.
Okay. Yes.
Lead up to the actual production.
We never telling the story, but we just make a story come true.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so now in terms of the English market, which is what I come to represent, all of you guys there, we're starting to get deeper understanding thanks to attending those events and seeing more. Do you think that we will start focusing? How can we start focusing more on the English market? Possibly an event here in Dubai. Possibly, Magnus has been a wonderful addition. But it seems that you guys are very focused on Southeast Asia. Maybe because of Punkverse, maybe because of strong leadership there.
That's right.
What will it take to get the company's attention?
Of course, like English market is really important to us. Actually, this is first time we really have a solid partner, like a Magnus with us. Because before that, we don't have it. So we don't know how to open the English market, and we don't know how. And we've been scammed by them for a couple times already.
That's it. Leaders promising a lot, taking a lot, doing nothing.
Yes.
I know what it's like.
Like I can see the data every day. The English market is growing. It's really good. And probably in the 4th of the event. We're
The
gonna
fourth event.
Yes, we're gonna take.
You think this year maybe? One more?
Probably this year.
Okay.
Yes, probably this year we're gonna do the fourth event in English market in the English market areas.
Okay.
Probably like Dubai.
Okay. Yeah.
Mostly Dubai because our base on Dubai.
Yeah. I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. No, people are
So
used to that.
so it's not far away from Asia. It's not far away from Europe. Yes. So everybody can come in. Okay.
Awesome.
And also we were like cooperate with you guys and take a small events.
Yes.
Probably in like a North American area, probably in Europe area.
Yeah.
So like we do strong support for English market in the future. Okay. So we hope English market is one of our best market in the future because right now the project is becoming globally.
Yeah.
Yes, globally. Yeah. And our advantage is in Asian area, like probably China, Korea, Japan, and Vietnam. Yeah. But if we combine with the English market, it's gonna go explosion. Yes.
I truly believe the English market is a sleeping giant.
Yes.
I know the kinds of leaders we have. I know the kinds of potential we've done.
All right.
It's just because this is not your very, how do you say, like just it has, this is a real project, a real blockchain project. That's why there's so many things involved.
Yes, right.
If it was a fake project, then it's just deposit money in, take money out.
Yes.
Nothing, but we're involved a lot more, from having to either utilize the token to onboard, go sell the token on the public exchange. There's more steps involved.
Yes.
And because of that, I think there's some time to get people to understand, and that's what's slowly happening. And I think the results are starting to get people's interest. That okay, well, now they're starting to make more progress, and leaders are starting to step up.
Yeah.
And so I think we'll get there for sure, especially with a sprinkle of small company events or leadership events around. Definitely helps. At this Bali event, which I definitely want to encourage all of you guys.
Yes, welcome.
To be there. Yeah, because it's going to be a huge, I think, event, both in terms of not just finally. I think the last event there was like only a few English-speaking people. Yes. Predominantly it was Southeast Asians, but like maybe like 10 people that really from the English market that was there. This one, can you give us any preview of what is expected at this third company event?
Just like I say, the first and the second one, like we explain to everyone who we are and where we want to go, right? Yeah. From the third event, we're gonna show you guys what we did for now. So you're gonna see the Punkverse, the first physical store. You're gonna see the Popchain.
Wow.
And the first our public chain. You're gonna see a lot of things. Yeah. I keep the secret for you guys. Okay. So we're gonna show you guys how strong we are and how long we're gonna be. We're gonna be a really long-term project you guys have ever seen. Yeah.
My God. One thing I told my teammates is that repeatedly I feel that I and our team have not done enough for Pop. It's whether due to not understanding, and of course everyone is always worried about what's going to happen.
Yes.
And I was like, man, we have not lived up to Pop. Pop has already 5x from when we got in at 8 cents to now 40 plus cents. Pop has grown across so many different countries, done 2 live events, expanded its ecosystem, and all these things. And I feel like it's already, beyond whatever is coming, already one of the best projects that I have ever participated in. No, I'm really saying that.
Yeah.
But the frustration is that there's been the companies with a lot less transparency, not on the blockchain, not listed in credible places, and because it had just a very over delivering comp plan.
Yes.
People ran with that and did all that. Of course, it has its consequences. But because this is trying to, and as an accountant, managing numbers and trying to do it that way, it requires, the patience of growth. And yet, I think as we show more results from leaders that are starting to step up, I hope that people start to see, hey, this is an actual attempt at a blockchain ecosystem, not just a network marketing thing, not just a staking thing, but actually what the blockchain was meant for. And to bring all of these services into one ecosystem that uses PPT everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a I just want to conclude with, where do you see the, oh, I guess you mentioned top 30.
Yeah, top 30. That's our first goal.
First goal.
Yes.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a end goal, but you're saying
Yes.
first goal.
Yes.
I know there are some numbers that are being thrown out there, like billions of dollars
Yes.
of potential. I think Pony even spoke on that, which is the potential of this ecosystem could be in the billions.
Yes. Yes. Of course. You know, me and Pony, like we've been partner for like 8 years already,
Wow.
and we do things like we thought a lot
Mhm.
about project,
Mhm.
and we did things like we never do small things.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's the things like we do, like if like we 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 think like if we do small things,
Yeah.
we keep our resource out,
I see.
right?
But you guys put your own resources.
Yes, we have to put our own resource in. So we have to running things really carefully and really healthily,
Yeah.
and do things like a one by one step by step.
Yep.
Just like you guys saw me, right?
Yep.
The first time you saw me and Polly, like we tell you the PopX.
Yeah.
It's only the first. I thought it's the first ecosystem, right? I didn't say anything else, right? But yeah, the process we're working on it, and I let you know. So what is next? What is next? So that's the style we do in things. Yeah.
Man, Nick, I genuinely appreciate. I've enjoyed our friendship. I wanted to gift you something from me and the team.
Oh my God.
This is the creation from my motherland, and I wanted to
Thank you
bring
so
that to you because I've been wanting a pop hat. Oh,
Thank you so
it
much.
looks nice.
Oh my God. Thank you.
To everyone else, I'm delighted by the partnership that we've created with Pop, because the thing is, we are all searching for an amazing opportunity through which we can leverage the blockchain, our sweat equity, this amazing opportunity that's already shown that it's better than 99% of things out there. And it continues to get better and better. And that's the surprising thing. To tell you the truth, when I first got in, I didn't know what I had in my hands. And it was thanks to an interview with Pony right there, and now another interview with the other co-founder, Nick, that's allowing me to think bigger, to plan bigger, to work harder, to get more creative, to really focus on this, because this one opportunity can do something that 10 or 99 other opportunities couldn't for us, which is get us to a life-changing amount of financial well-being, and give us something we can be proud to share with our communities, and give us all the resources that we can point to for them to go check it out. The partnerships that they have, BETV, Punkverse, the Nevix exchange that we're sitting in the office of right now, these are very solid revenue generating platforms, and all involved with the Pop PPT and part of their larger ecosystem. So we have something incredible, something that actually is a blockchain project first and foremost, and then giving us a advantage of incentives to build out our communities, and that community will then diversify into the other. For example, I didn't know about Punkverse when I got in, but now I'm excited to go and try that out and share that with you guys, because it is a healthy part of this ecosystem, again, already listed. So we're greatly underestimating what we have. At least I know I am. And for that reason, I'm here just to get this insight for you guys, and because it is something that is rare to find, extremely rare to find in our space full of garbage. And in that garbage, we found a diamond that I'm gonna keep polishing and keep growing and keep shining. And if you're here to grow with us, then no, it's time to focus. It's time to really, really focus. There's a lot of people that are in, but they're not really in. They're sitting on something that it's time to wake up and start growing your respective markets. And hopefully with the company support, we can start doing little get-togethers and little events and start to build up those markets. And hopefully we can have representation from all these different markets at the Bali event.
Right.
And from there, we'll meet up in Dubai, we'll meet up in other parts of the world, but we have something that only is in the infancy, and especially in your market. And with that, I thank Nick for everything that he's doing.
Thank you so much.
For all of the behind the work that he's doing to make this a wonderful project. And that is something that I'm honored to bring you guys. And I'll continue to do the groundwork. You know, this is an important part coming out here, conveying this interview and being the eyes and ears. But beyond that, we have the work to do outside of this, the daily work, the getting this in front of people, the helping water the leaders and get them to really understand, because all of you guys have tremendous potential, both in terms of the timing, both in terms of what this opportunity offers, both in, I mean, like there's the token potential, there is the passive potential, there's the team building potential, there's the ecosystem potential. There's just so many angles from which you can create life-changing earnings for yourself and your family. So with that being said, I thank you, Nick, for everything you're doing.
Thank you so much.
And I will catch you guys around the world in Bali and beyond. Bye-bye.
See you guys. Bye-bye.